The most exhausting thing you will do today probably isn't your job.
right? Or your workout or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually this invisible um, metabolic energy you're spending running away from the exact thing you want most. So, welcome to today's deep dive.
Glad to be here.
Today, we're unpacking the architecture of avoidance to really figure out why your nervous system sometimes treats your deepest desires like, active threats.
It's a really wild concept when you first hear it.
It is. I like to think of it like standing next to this massive, incredibly powerful magnet. You feel the pull, but instead of just letting yourself be drawn to it, you spend.
And it's what we call the source.
Okay, the source.
Right. It's what your nervous system just naturally orients toward, even before your conscious brain has time to filter it or edit the response.
Oh, wow. So it's completely instinctual.
Totally. I mean, it could be a specific person, a creative path, or just some fundamental truth about who you are. But the catch is, reaching for it in the past probably brought you pain.
Right. Like maybe it was withheld from you.
Exactly. Or you were punished for wanting it. So your body basically logs that source as a danger. And it builds this massive architecture of distraction to keep you safe.
I get that it's a protective instinct, but how does the brain actually pull that off every single day without us noticing? I mean, we don't just sit in a blank room staring at the wall to avoid the magnet, right?
No, not at all. We fill the space, we grab substitutes,
Substitutes at what?
like approximations of the real thing. And the neurological trick here is just fascinating. These substitutes actually hijack the same dopamine pathways the source would.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but just enough to keep you functional. So it takes someone whose source is this deep, burning desire to create art. But, they were taught early on that art is irresponsible.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Right. So they might substitute it by becoming a highly stressed creative director at a huge ad agency.
Wow.
It looks similar, it strokes the same ego centers, but it is fundamentally different.
So you end up coping, but you're living in this state of, like, low-grade starvation.
Exactly, because the core nutritional need isn't actually being met.
So you're starving, but you feel full because you're basically eating junk food all day.
That's a great way to put it.
But, okay, let me push back a little. Calling this an outdated protection system feels a bit passive to me. If we're consciously choosing these high-stress substitutes, isn't that just, well, active self-sabotage?
I mean, it definitely looks like sabotage on the surface,
Mm-hmm.
but the mechanism is purely protective.
How so?
Your nervous system doesn't realize that the original threat, that childhood punishment or that past rejection, it doesn't know that it's past.
Oh, I see.
It's functioning perfectly,
Yeah.
just for a reality that no longer exists.
Okay, so it's less about intentionally ruining our lives. It's kind of like wearing heavy winter armor in July just because you got frostbite once.
Yes, that is the cruelty of old protection right there. Your body doesn't realize the danger of wanting the source is gone.
Right. But because that outdated armor is so heavy, wearing it constantly has to take a huge hidden toll on your daily life.
A massive toll. Avoidance is not a neutral state. Every single time you route around the source, you are spending vitality.
Wow.
There is an actual metabolic cost to sustained redirection. You are burning physical fuel simply to maintain the detour.
Which would explain why people in this state feel inexplicably exhausted all the time.
Exactly. Because your true self is constantly trying to correct the course, and your avoidance is fighting to stop it.
So that's the personal energy drain. And I'd imagine there's a relational cost, too. I mean, if your brain is reallocating processing power to maintain that detour algorithm 24/7, your attention has to leak.
It leaks everywhere. You're only ever partially present with the people sitting right in front of you.
But wait, let me challenge the feeling this creates. If I'm feeling really restless because I'm not where I want to be, isn't that just standard FOMO? Like the fear of missing out?
Everyone assumes that. But the underlying driver is entirely reversed.
Reversed? How?
Well, FOMO is the anxiety of not knowing what you want and fearing something better is out there.
Right.
But the specific restlessness, it's the agonizing reality of knowing exactly what you want and working exhausting, deliberate hours specifically not to go there.
Wow. That hits hard.
Yeah, the restlessness isn't a glitch. It's the signal that your internal compass is still oriented toward the source, just desperately trying to find a way back.
So if the sheer exhaustion comes from the act of running away, the cure just has to be collapsing the detour and turning around to face the magnet.
That's it. And returning isn't some dramatic burn your life down event. It just starts with radical honesty.
Just admitting what you actually need.
Right, not what you think you should need. And the mechanism here is so simple. Once you name the source, the avoidance loses its camouflage.
So you don't even have to forcefully strip away the substitutes.
Not at all. They dissolve naturally once the real thing is back in the picture. Your nervous system just doesn't need the junk food to survive anymore.
Because it's finally getting real nutrition.
Exactly. And the source doesn't punish your absence. It simply receives you.
I love that. So I want you to think about an area of your life where you feel inexplicably exhausted right now, despite everything looking fine on paper. What substitute are you currently spending all your energy trying to maintain? And what would happen if you simply stopped fueling the detour and just let the magnet pull you in?